Who says you can't find a bargain at Round Top anymore? Of course, one man's bargain is another man's waste of time. This plywood motel sign had been sitting behind this vendor's space at Round Top for a couple of years now. It was warped. The top edge of this hand-painted sign was in really bad shape, very brittle, flaking off. As you can see, the top there is just an absolute mess. Two other dealers, friend of ours, actually advised me not to buy this sign. It's just beyond repair, and I didn't have repair in mind, but we did have the desire to arrest any further degradation and somehow stabilize the sign in its present condition. Wouldn't dream of painting over it or wouldn't dream of trimming the top edge of that. So what we did is we attached the sign to the frame, which forced the sign to go back against its warp and be straight again. So now it's perfectly straight, so it can be hung on the wall. And we placed a backer board to trace the current landscape at the top of the sign to prevent any more flaking off or breaking off of the actual sign itself. And in fact, in the cavities of decay, went ahead and added a bonding agent, which down through the fibers of the wood, stabilized the sign so that it would not break off any more of it. Of course, I added a little stain there, added some eye bolts to make it easy to hang on the wall, and coated it with several coats of polyurethane on the front and the back so that no more flaking off would occur with this sign. No more warp and no more breakage at the top, no more degradation of the top of the landscape of the sign. We figured the landscape was now part of the character of this motel sign. It is 4 feet by 8 feet, 3/4 inch plywood, and we just absolutely hated to see it sitting outside any longer than it needed to. But it's been preserved to be hung straight and level. And finally, this old relic is safe and will last for decades. Come see it at Vintage Marketplace, Abilene.